Snow day. It's the best day, in theory. Today, we are sharing a full snow day with our family of 10. The cozy moments, the chaos, and yes, we're making snow ice cream over apple pie. Welcome to the Mama Simply channel. I'm Amber, a mom of 8 kids, and I'm showing you a glimpse of what my life is like. Today we woke up to a steady snowfall and quiet roads, the kind of morning that turns into a full snow day when you have a big family. This is how I imagine a snow day. Making blueberry pancakes, a little quiet before we enjoy the day. Everyone happy, drinking a cup of hot tea, working on a puzzle. Getting ready to go outside on a snow day always sounds so simple. Put on coats, grab boots, don't forget your gloves, head out the door. But with multiple kids, this part takes longer than the actual snow play. Someone can't find their gloves, even though they were just wearing them yesterday. And at least one kid is already crying, and we haven't even stepped outside yet. I start with the best of intentions. I line up the coats, I find the gloves, I set out the boots. I think this time it will be different. It's never different. There's always one boot missing, one sock that feels wrong, and one kid who is fully dressed, except for the most important thing, which would be pants. At this point, the house is loud, everyone is hot, and I'm trying to remember why we're doing this in the first place. But then, eventually, we get there. Snow pants on, coat zipped, hats pulled down too far over someone's eyes. And for a brief moment, everyone is standing by the door, fully dressed, slightly sweaty, and completely ready. That moment lasts about 3 seconds because someone has to go to the bathroom. Someone else needs a drink and a snack. And someone realizes they actually wanted the other gloves. But we push through. And finally, we're out the door. Into the cold air, the fresh snow, and the chaos somehow feels worth it. This is our favorite snow day tradition, making snow ice cream. Magical, simple, a few ingredients, and yes, involves 8 kids all crowding around the counter at the same time. This is one of those simple things that feels magical every single time. A bowl of fresh snow, a few basic ingredients, and suddenly everyone is excited again. The counter gets crowded, somebody always spills something, and at least one kid is taste testing the snow before it's even ready. But for a few minutes, everyone is gathered together, laughing, arguing over whose bowl is the biggest, and deciding whether snow ice cream is amazing or a little weird. Once we finally make it outside, this is the part everyone imagines when they think of a snow day. Fresh snow, cold air, kids laughing. There's building snow forts, snowball fights, and someone declaring that this is the best day ever. At the same time, someone else is already cold and someone has snow inside their gloves. And just like that, they're done. Cold noses, red cheeks, wet coats, frozen zippers, snow melting everywhere. This is the part no one talks about, but every snow day ends the same way. Boots piled up by the door, gloves get tossed in every direction, and suddenly everyone is starving again. The house is louder than before, the floors are wet, and I'm already thinking about lunch. Afternoon snow day survival looks like this: reading time, snacks, blankets, and me quietly preparing lunch while wondering how 10 people can make such a mess in only a few hours. Snow days call for simple food. Nothing fancy, just something warm that fills everyone up. Today, I'm making beef stew for lunch. I love making soup on cold days like these. Chopping vegetables, browning the meat, stirring the pot. It all feels amazing after a busy morning. There's something truly comforting about knowing exactly what's going into the pot and watching it come together slowly while the rest of the family settles down. By the time it's ready, the house smells amazing and everyone is starving. Ladling soup into bowls is always a moment of calm before the rush. Everyone's hovering, asking if it's ready, asking for more bread, asking for seconds before they've even taken a bite. And finally, we sit down to eat. Tired kids, and that quiet moment when everyone is too busy eating to talk. These are my favorite parts of snow days. Just the simple moments, warm food, full bellies, and everyone together after a long day in the cold. The snow doesn't last forever. Neither does the season of life. These days are exhausting and definitely not calm in the way I sometimes imagine. There's more work, more noise, and more moving parts than I expect every single time. But there's also more laughter, more shared moments, and more memories being made all at once. These days are full of warmth, full of life, and full of moments I know I'll miss someday. If you enjoy real-life days like this one with a large family, I'd love for you to subscribe and stick around for more cozy chaos.